not good enough. Hello, I'm just gonna do like a vlog and maybe some life hacks while we grocery shop, just to save time. Fun fact about my life, when we buy cheese blocks, we do it as a deli cut, and I always try to find the one that's $4.20.
$4.40.
Oh, $4.40, that's close.
Oh, damn, $4.21.
Ah, shit, $4.21. You gotta find the $4.20 cheese.
I'm looking for it.
So while he's doing that, I'm gonna start with my life hacks.
You got two options. $4.21 or $4.23.
$4.21. Because there's no $4.22. Because $4.20 is $4.22. $4.22 is... Anyway. Oh, so quick life update before I get too far into the life hacks. I had an ER visit on Friday, and we thought it was just going to be an urgent care visit, but the urgent care says, no, you should go to the ER for that. So we did. We ended up spending, was it 5 hours?
Something like that, yeah.
5 hours or more in the ER, mostly just waiting for test results. And then ultimately found out that I have an ovarian cyst. So that's a fun thing. And by fun, I mean awful. But fortunately, I have everything in line to get my hysterectomy anyway. So I'm just rushing on that. The list? Yeah. I don't think we have anything from this section.
Nope.
Okay. Look out. So that's what's going on in my life. So the life hacks. I was going to focus on laundry to keep it kind of succinct and organized and whatnot, and I can do a different life hacks video later. Eggs.
Yeah.
Yes. So probably my number one tip for the laundry is if you collect your laundry in a place that is up the stairs from where you do the laundry, or if you go to a laundromat and you have to bring it down the stairs to get it out of the house, whatever, I like to collect the laundry in a mesh laundry bag, and then I literally just throw it down the stairs. I just let the laundry roll down the stairs, so then I don't have to carry it. I do advise, though, letting people know that's what you're doing so they don't think that you have fallen down the stairs. I startled a roommate in the bathroom on accident the other day. And then we have a small little portable laundry machine. Yes. And I do it in chunks. So you have to fill the water by hand, and drain the water with a little switch. And so what I'll do is I'll start the load going on the wash cycle, and then I'll go watch something on TV, and at the end of the episode, I use what I call natural timers for most of when I'm doing chores. It's kind of the reverse of the Pomodoro method, because Pomodoro is like you work for 30 minutes and then you rest for 5 or something like that. And I do the reverse. I work for 5 minutes and rest for 30 because that's what my body needs. And I'll use TV shows as a sort of natural timer. When the episode ends, I do chores. Yes, those are good burritos. So I'll start a wash cycle, and then I'll watch a show, and then I'll do the next cycle, etc. And when the laundry is all the way done, we have to air dry our laundry at the end. So then I just use a plastic bin to carry the dry laundry into the room where we air dry it, hang dry it. And then I'll also use the bins to take laundry up the stairs. And so my advice there, or the life hack there, is to have multiple ways to carry your laundry around. Yes. depending on your needs and abilities in that moment. Like the mesh bag is great for taking things down the stairs, but it probably wouldn't work to get things up the stairs, at least not for me, because there's only one place to grab it, and so all of the weight is on one hand or one arm. Whereas the plastic bin works to get things up the stairs, but it would break the bin if I put things down the stairs in the bin. One of my other tips that kind of, it works for laundry and some other things depending on your needs. What I will do to fill the water is I took an old juice bottle and I cut a bunch of the top off. Batteries, yes. I cut part of the top off, and it's one of the juice bottles with a built-in handle. And I cut the top off, and I used that as the jug to collect water and put it into the laundry machine. And that works really well for me so that I don't have to twist and bend and whatnot as frequently.
Specifically one of these.
Yes, one of these bottles with the handles on it. Because we get either the apple juice or there's a mango juice. There's also right here that is delicious. So we end up having a lot of those bottles. Because before we thought to use the bottle, I was just using a glass jar, because it was something that fit in the sink that I could use. Can you think of any other tips for the laundry? Oh, one other one that I remember now that I had meant to mention was the pumpkin is usually with the canned stuff. Yeah, we're in the canned stuff. I see that. Yeah, it's probably gonna be back this way.
It wasn't. It was all tomatoes.
It is all tomatoes.
That's why I'm looking forward.
Yeah, it's a good question. I think it's gonna be next to the sweet potatoes.
Okay, so I think that's at the end.
So yeah, it's probably at the end.
Potatoes,
Yeah.
which that gets me every time.
Another life hack: put canned pumpkin in your homemade coffee drinks. It's delicious. So my other laundry life hack is I sit on the bed to sort laundry instead of like standing at the bed or sitting in a chair. I will sit on the bed, and then so there's the sweet potatoes down there, and I don't see the pumpkin.
No pumpkin.
Huh. It might be with the pie stuff.
Maybe.
Let's check with in the baking aisle. Yeah. Because when I sit on the bed, then I can sort the clothes around me, and I have all of the clean stuff in the bin, and I will just reach in, or I'll tip it over and like halfway dump it onto the bed next to me. And then sort it into piles, and then if I have help, then my helper will do the hanging up.
Pumpkin pie mix.
It's the over there. You go. Yeah. You can go and just grab the one since they're the larger cans like that. Yeah, that size, just one. Yeah.
Okay.
I know I put two, but I thought they might be smaller.
3.
Oh, I put 3?
Yeah.
Well, I thought that might be smaller.
Okay.
Hold on, I want to look through these mixes real quick.
Sounds good.
Can I look at the ingredients on the Oreo cheesecake up there, up top, over? The giant Oreo word.
So I was looking at Cheesecake Factory, not Jell-O.
Oh, that's fair. I'm just curious what's in this. Oh, it's like a pudding.
Yeah, it's Jell-O.
Okay. Well, Jell-O is a brand now, like anything else. But so, yeah, anyway, if I have a helper, then my helper will, like, hang up the shirts and whatnot, and I can sit on the bed and match socks and fold pants and underwear and things like that. if I'm feeling up to it. And if I'm not feeling up to it, then I can leave the piles for later.
In a bin.
Huh?
In a bin.
Yeah, in a bin. If I don't have the energy to both sort the laundry and get the laundry put away in the same day, then I just put it in its stacks back into the bin and deal with it later. I use bins for a lot of things. Bins are really great. I highly recommend using bins. I guess it's sort of a life hack, but sort of just because our closets are really small. I have a portable wardrobe, the like clothing bar from IKEA, and I have my clothes on that directly next to my bed. So the rack is like against the wall, so that it's not like blocking the bed. Pumpkin log.
Hawaiian bread.
And Hawaiian bread, yes. And so then I can just kind of roll out of bed, grab my clothes for the day, and get going. And also when I'm sorting the laundry, it's close by to put the laundry away. And I also don't use a dresser for my folded clothes. I have a cube shelf with just 4 of the cubbies, and then I have bins in there that have my different clothes. Because dressers, as they get older, they become harder to open and close properly. And with my joints being... How sad. I'm ready for pumpkin everything, but apparently Winco doesn't agree. But yeah, dresser drawers can get more difficult to open as the dresser gets older, and I'm not about that struggle. So, anything else you can think of?
That's everything on the list except the pumpkin log.
No, for my video, you dork. Okay. Well, I think that does it. And we're at the checkout, so it's good timing. I will see y'all later.